Retro Racing Spa. Now for PRL Monaco, I will be the driver. In Retro Racing Spa, I will be in... what's it called? I'll be in commentary. I was going to try and commentate and drive at the same time on here, but I don't know how well it's going to play out, so who knows. But what I do know is that one, my Xbox thing's being silly. Two, I'm going to go into a party with Max. I don't know if you'll be able to hear him or not, but let me just check my stream. I think that means my party audio, not his, but... Hello. Hello. How's that? Right, I think it apparently the audio from you should be but it said that last time when I did the when I did STB and was lying, so I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do PRL Monaco, and then I'll join commentary midway through the race. I think if it's a 3-part qualifying, then it should be okay, but don't know. But we'll see. Normally I would just miss PRL in favour of Retro, but it's the fact that it's Monaco. I have to do it. So yeah. Yeah, basically, don't crash, don't reach the end. I feel like they should do like you know how when Dan Weldon tragically passed away, they did like a little IndyCar like salute, like a 5-lap salute for him. I feel like we need to do that, but for the Retro Monaco.
Watching this thread.
Yeah, it's just Aston Martin until I get the lobby invite, which actually I'll check now. I'll check that now.
Literally when I was downstairs, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting. Big noodle. They were running. I looked at it, I legged it would.
Why am I trying to get Scythe to invite me to a PRL lobby? Damn it. Oh, Lauhelm's the commentator. Oh no, he's not. That's Alex. Never mind. I'll send my Twitch to Retro and to PRL. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna leave the party. Get ready for this thing. I'll see you afterwards. Ciao, ciao. Right, so that's exact max gone. All right, hello. The one ag. The one edge. I forgot who that is. But anyway, I'm going to send the stream to PRL and to everyone else. Oh, Phoenix, I'm not joining yet. Right. See you soon. Alright. That should be alright. I'm probably gonna get in trouble because I didn't put it in self-promo, did I? Yeah. Yeah? I'm back. I don't know why I said that. Such silly. Well, anyway, right, going as Fernando Alonso because I'm still in Aston Martin. I'm gonna go Williams next season for this league. As I signed the contract ages ago, just didn't announce it. But yeah, retro racing has been fun. I have to shout them out. I've got a couple of things to shout out actually, so I'll shout them all out now. So I'll just leave this on this screen because that's something interesting to look at while I do these shout outs. But yeah, for the shout outs then, 9:12, I'll remember that. So yeah, shout outs. I've got to shout out Retro Racing because their league so far has been incredible to commentate on. And yeah, it's been very fun. I've really enjoyed it. Although the races have been long, they've been worth the time. So thanks to them. Thank you to Ground Effect Racing League. I know I'm not there all of the time now, but Ground Effect Racing League have actually used one of the clips from the Australian Grand Prix of the race that I commentated on in that. So I think it was D3. I used that. I'm using that in my drama coursework thing to showcase my rehearsal process So yeah, big shout out to them. Shout out as well to Dra2 in my current college drama group, Dra2 and Dra3. Haven't seen much of DDE either, but yeah, shout them out as well, because why not? And who else can I shout out? It's been very nice commentating with RGR as well. Canada was mental, and yeah, good to commentate there. Shout out STB as well for giving me the opportunity for the next season coming up to commentate on them, and I can't wait to commentate with STB Moldy. So yeah, that's going to be wild, but I'll fight that battle when it comes. So yeah, I think it's all of them. Is there anyone else I need to shout out? Thanks to Formula Asphalt as ever, because they're always fun. Thanks to Vantage Racing Team, although bring back V1 and bring back IndyCar, and also start Vimsa, please. But yeah, also NSC. Hello to them. I've joined Swift Online Racing, or SOR for short. Not the SOR that Jimmy Broadbent's in, no. Empire Racing League, that's kind of nearly died. I think that's it, really. So, yeah, and also thanks to PrimeRL Racing League, because them and ALR are the only two leagues I'm driving in. I should also shout out ALR, so there you go, shout out to ALR. That's it for now. But yeah, so Monaco, it looks like we're not going to have a lot of attendance, but we're going to have, I think, plenty. Let me just go through the lobby settings with you all as well. So there's the lobby stuff. Here's the assist restrictions. So the steering assist and the braking assist are things that you're not allowed. Ashley Curtis absolutely not loving life there. Anyway, we have ABS. You're allowed ABS. You're allowed any traction control. You're allowed any racing line. You're allowed your automatic gears. You're allowed pit assist, pit release assist, ERS and DRS assists, and you're also allowed to choose whatever camera angle you would like. So that's the assist that I use. So the preferences I use are ABS on, medium traction. I would run ABS off, but for time trial, but for races and for like making moves and that, I feel more confident with ABS on, especially with no force feedback in my wheel or pedals, just tension bands. Yeah, it's helpful to have that on. That explains as well traction control. I'm not a fan of the racing line in this game. It's the way it's all blocky. I find it distracting, as I feel like I'm running into like 50-meter boards instead of actually on a racing line. But I know that's just a preference for people. Don't need a colorblind thing for a racing line because I don't use it. Gearbox, I'm using manual because I just like short shifting. I like playing around with the gears in my own way, different tactics and that. And then turn all these off, as I like to use all these manually. I don't know, it just gives me a satisfying feeling. See, the track today is Monaco here in Monte Carlo. It's my third race here in Prime Racing League, but hopefully it'll be the first one that I finish while not in the wall. As in Australia, I took pole position, but DNF'd on lap 9, and then in China I qualified somewhere in the midfield, I think 6th, 8th, something like that, can't remember. But yeah, I qualified near the back and finished like in the back of the midfield. I think it was like P6 by the end. Oh no, did I finish China? I think I did. I think I finished China, just about. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's the race format, so it's a long race, and it's a short qualifying though. Oh, there's an announcement from Retro Racing. I'm not doing a 2-player career, I'm doing a league race. To whoever that was in chat. No, not in chat, in Discord, should I say. And not many people joining. But anyway. We have weather as dynamic, so any weather. We have safety cars and standard, we have formation laps off, and we have red flags at standard. We have reduced damage with a standard rate. We also have ghosting on, that's going to be important. And collisions off for the first lap only, you're allowed to have. And there's the AI, obviously, but there's none. And there's these two. And the rest, yeah, you don't really need the rest of this. Piss. Apologies for swearing. Pardon me. There's a SOR also live on Twitch on the Drama Racing. Oh no, they're live on YouTube on the Drama Racing YouTube channel. So if you want to go watch SOR rather than this, I'd suggest you do. But if you don't want to, then obviously stay here. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Also, keep an eye on STB over the next week or so, and you might see me on there. Not too sure what tier though. I think I'm on Thursdays, so Thursdays you'll hear me commentate, so tier 4, pretty sure. I'm not too sure if I'm with a commentary partner or not, but I'll obviously you'll find out by the time you've watched it. But yeah, I'm gonna share this stream around. Hello to the 5 people who are in the stream, from what I can see. Well, no, that's average viewers, isn't it? So 5 average viewers in the stream. But yeah, time trial felt quite confident. I felt like I had a good pace. I had like high 1.9s, low 1.10s, but on a consistent basis, which is what I go for in time trial. I kind of go for race pace rather than quality pace. So yeah, I'm a fan of the pace that I'm putting out at the moment. But yeah, hopefully it'll be able to put up against these lads. I've nearly done that again. I nearly did it again. All good. 39 laps of Monaco. I recognised that 2 games ago on F1 22, or 3 games ago now technically, because F1 25's out. But back in 2022, so 3 years ago. Holy, nearly 4 years ago. Holy moly. That was my first ever league race, 13th of January 2022. And I took part in my first league race in SRC in the 5th round of that season as a reserve in the Red Bull in Monaco, and it was exactly this, a short qualifying and a 39 lap race, and oh my lord, it was fun. I finished 3rd because everyone else crashed and DNF'd. But that's the nature of the game, I guess. You gotta be in it to win it. But it was a fluke. I wasn't the fastest in SLC, far from it. But I guess I still had fun, and that's the main thing. That's why you do league racing, to have fun and to kind of have a moment where you can think that like an F1 driver, even though you're nowhere near to being one. 3 more people are coming. So middle of quality. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a stream as well midway through. There's gonna be Alex who normally drives McLaren, but he's gonna commentate today, from what I can gather. So yeah. If you don't want to watch the stream, but you want to watch the race still, just not from my onboard, then obviously drop him a visit. I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure if I can collab. I'll ask him actually. What's his Twitch? I'll find his Twitch out. I'll find the Twitch out in due course. No, that's TikTok. That's Twitch. I reckon they've gone through the Twitch stuff already. So I'm gonna try and knock. Is it knocking? Stream knocking? I forgot how you do it. But I think there's a way where you can like combine streams, but I'm not too sure. If you can, you can. You can't, you can't. But yeah, I'll ask him actually. Oh yeah, where am I in the standings for 2024? In the standings, I am... Well, Aston Martin of the 4th best car, and I am P12 in the standings, and I did finish in China. So yeah, I'm P12 on, I think, is that 8 points? 6 points? I can't tell. 8 points. 8 points, so yeah, not too bad. So yeah, I'm going to put the screen back on that. So that's the drivers. I'm this one. The one in kind of a weird red colour with a green tick on it. That is myself. But yeah, it looks like we're having a late start here for PRL, which isn't ideal, but oh well. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take part in the best viewers on stream HQ online or whatever that is. But yeah. It's a shame you can't see your viewers because then I can't shout them out. But commentator's going to probably join midway through quali. Looks like 2 are going to join in a minute. I think we're having 10 people in this race. Meanwhile, in retro racing, I'm just going to check. I think it's a 3-part quali for retro, so that we shouldn't miss too much, because it's a 100% race, you see. So the races usually drag anyway, but just in case, I think 3-part quali should be okay. Right, we should have so yeah, all good. I'm gonna do nothing. I just said I'm gonna for no reason. Allow him invite me. Oh, I thought it said invite me to a party. Thank God I didn't click that. So yeah, now P12 in the standings today. I think I'm just looking to finish today, especially if there's only 10 or 8 people. There we go. Right, we're going. For PRL Monaco, we're getting underway. I'll reiterate during the menus for the YouTube upload. Why do I do the YouTube upload? Because then I can watch it back and like memories and that. I haven't actually uploaded a full race yet, but I should have done, but I didn't. So yeah. I think last time I did a PRL race was Austria, and that race was 3 hours and 20 minutes long. Yeah, here we go then. Welcome to PRL, the Prime Racing League 4, the Monaco Grand Prix. We had the Retro Racing Monaco Grand Prix. Oh no, my lord, it was chaos. We had Brawn cars flipping. We had multi-car shunts with Ferraris, Jordans, and Benettons, and we had Renaults hitting into McLarens. We had Ferraris crashing into the wall on their own. We had 4 cars left in the race by the 60% mark or something of the sort. And that before the race was red flagged for the second time, and that cancelled the race, using the red flag for what it was originally designed for in 1950, where it would just stop the race and it wouldn't restart. So yeah, we went through the lobby settings earlier, but just to reiterate, there's reduced damage at a standard damage rate, and remember this is on F1 24. So 2024 cars as well. Retro racing is also on 2024 as well. So everything being done tonight is on F1 24, not 25. And yeah, why am I doing F1 24 stuff? I don't know, to be honest. Purely because I played it more, so I kind of know it more. I know my way around the game more. Whereas with 25, I know it, but I don't. So yeah. Also, if you're in the lobby and you don't want to put up with my voice, just mute me like on your side, because on my side I'm on stream. They won't let me. Anyway, let's go. This is very familiar to SRC Monaco, and it's a short quali and 39 laps, so the same race format as the SRC race that I debuted in league racing in way back on F1 22, nearly over 3 years ago now, which is quite mad to think about. Where the sim racing journey has put me, all these years later, finding all these great communities like ALI, SRC, and everything. And while at the time I thought it was a road to F1 esports, which it is, I learned that it's not about that. It's about just having fun, and pretending you're having an F1 when you're not. But yeah, it's mainly just for fun, and that's what I've loved about Razorwise. So it's on different settings. That's why it felt. Oh yeah, I forgot, because I was using Lucas Blakely's setup. Then but then I changed to the setup of what's his name, Sweatback Flame from Vantage Racing Team, the man who was runner up in V1 in the season 7. Yeah, I like F1 24. It's probably one of the most accessible F1 games. Like, it's very easy just to jump into and start. Oh, I hit the wall. Whoops. I might be a little bit damaged, but oh well, that'll be alright. Nothing better than a good old Monaco quali sesh or time trial sesh. I don't know why, I just really love Monaco one lap sesh. Oh, bit much. Whoops. Oh no, oh no, oh no! That went from bad to worse. Ah, no. Oh, Max went in the wall in retro quali as well. That's such a shame. Alright, we're doing this the hard way then. Oh, he didn't. The Mercedes didn't crash into my car, did he? Oh well. Well, we're doing this the hard way now then. That's such a shame. I was doing such a good lap there. And then, like, I hit the wall and then I kind of turned in early, expecting the understeer, but the understeer didn't come. And not as much as I was thinking from F1 25, so I just kind of went, oh god. I have grip, and then I hit the inside wall, hit the other wall, hit this wall. I had like was it Nico Rosberg back in like 2008? Who came through this section here, the Lauhelm's gone through, perfect timing, and he like hit one wall, then he hit the other wall, and like tore his front 2 tyres off. Yeah. Anyway, I'll do some commentary while I'm at it. So we have Lauhelm coming to the line on the medium tyres, and he sets a pole time of a 1:11.4. That's the benchmark time so far. Next up we have, what is the Williams? Oh, Salpap, yes, it was a Williams that won in SRC round 5 at this very track in F1 22 back in my debut in league racing. But that Williams was driven by Dylan Gill. This has been driven by Salpap, and he nearly brake tests the Mercedes, and he goes round. Shocking stuff here for Salpap. Meanwhile, Daniel Rock on an invalid lap goes over the line. He's trying again now. The Sauber coming out the pits in front of him though isn't going to help things. So he's going to come up just behind the Sauber here under dirty air. Meanwhile, Salpap goes into the pits. The Red Bull of Jam Jest Dahl. The Red Bull car that I debuted in around this track goes to pole position with a 1:10.3. And that would have been that is a pretty good lap. I think Joseph Singh would be near enough that, but due to hitting the wall at this very section, that came to a massive end. Meanwhile, Daniel Rock, I think he's still on a lap. Does he still have any ERS? It looks like he does, according to his steering wheel. So we head through the chicane with the Mercedes of Daniel Rock, looking to shake up the scene like a rock star's guitar amp. But he doesn't hit the wall at the back. He doesn't hit the wall through the swimming pool. He's looking a bit floaty with the internet connection in that Mercedes. But he's heading through the Razkaz and out of the Anthony Noakes corner. Down the straight and into P3 with a 1:16.3. Over nearly 6 seconds off the pole time. 7 seconds off the pole. No, yeah, 6 seconds. Can't count. Anyway, we have, I think the pole sitter's coming back in the pits. He isn't. He's going on another lap. He's fueled up for another lap. Jam Jest Dahl looking to set the time to light here. Meanwhile, we have the other Mercedes of Alessio into the Novel chicane. He avoids the wall, clobbers over the curb, goes right out to the wall, hits the back. Joseph saying exam Max Clark as well, both having trouble here. Max in retro had trouble at Tabac. Joe here had trouble at Tabac in the swimming pool. Joe, it's not the first time Joe's crashed in that swimming pool chicane in a league race, but that was way back in LOC. But meanwhile, Alessio out of the Anthony Noakes corner goes to P2, a 10th off of Jess Dawn, and he hits the wall at turn 1. Proper clumps it. Meanwhile, 5 seconds up on his time. So far as Daniel Rock, he might be able to jump Lauhem here. Let's see what he does. It's a Mercedes 2-3. So 2/10 ahead of Lauhem is the Mercedes of Daniel Rock, and he's also ahead of Nat Sunny, who's set up 15.8 as the Mercedes of Alessio DNFs. He's done a Rosberg. He's out at Mirabeau. You can see him just down here. Look, he's gone off at Mirabeau. Oh, he's done the Fernando Alonso thing from way back in 2022. Absolute not what he would like to be doing. Meanwhile, I thought that was a Ferrari backwards there for a minute. No, it's just a Ferrari coming out of the pit lane, as you can see on the minimap. We have Daniel Rock here, 500s down in his time so far. Manoeuvring around the Novel chicane, nearly hitting the wall. He has grip on the exit, which Joseph Singh couldn't find earlier. He's gone through to the back, very nice. Through the swimming pool chicane, 6/10 up. This could be a really good lap. He could even jump his teammate here. Daniel Rock, on his 3rd flying lap of this run, comes out of Anthony Noakes' corner, and he goes over the line with a 1:10.2. Beautiful stuff. The Mercedes pair today, really lighting up the scoring boards. As we have the Kick Sauber car of Kat Sunny. Joseph Singh drove this car in Vantage Racing Team way back in season 7, before F1 25 came out. And yeah, Joe picked up some good. I'm talking like about me, but as like another person, because I don't know, it just makes sense in my mind when I'm commentating. But yeah, anyway, we have the Ferrari of Ankit heading around the Razkaz section. Down the line, we have 9 minutes to go, just over 9 minutes to go here in qualifying, and we have 2 drivers out. 7 left in qualifying to make that 3 drivers out. As Ankit into the wall, heroics as Sandoval. Not gone well for the Ferrari driver on that one. Daniel Rock finally pits and ends his first run. A very impressive first run, it has to be said. Took a while for him to hook up his true pace, but when he did, holy moly. He's also got more track time though, so that will help him in the race as well. Lauhem retires at Tabak. So Tabak claiming another victim in the space of 2 days, or 2 weeks should I say. It was Exam Max in Retro Racing at Tabak in the BMW Sauber, and it's now Lauhem in the Water Tabak. Justin Singh did go in the Water Tabak, but he didn't end his session there. He ended it just a couple meters earlier, and there's a yellow flag, the Williams round again. Salpap struggling for traction in the Williams. Not sunny though, so we have 5 people left in qualifying. I'll be surprised if other people who have already set a good time just retire now. But heading down into the Nouvelle chicane, not sunny, into the 10th corner on the track. Heading round. Also, I have to shout out as well, there was a move at Portier made by Bayous and so Yusuf and what's his name, Phoenix. Phoenix got out of shape, and then Bayous went on the outside of Portier to make the move stick, and it is some of the best racecraft I've ever seen in my entire life. Whoa, that was nearly a huge cluster crash there for Salpap. He gets out of turn 1 ahead of the Red Bull. Joseph Singh still 7th, but he's behind 2 people who haven't set times yet, so he might go down to 9th, depending on how these runs go. But Joe isn't disqualified either, so if there's any unlucky disqualifications for anyone, that could also push Joe back up the order as well. So, and same goes for Ankit, same goes for Lauhem, but he set a time as well, so he's going to be way ahead of 6th and 7th. Same for Alessio as well. He's still ahead of Nat Sonny, who hasn't set a quicker time than him yet. But Dudzio into the Nouvelle chicane. Nicely done there. Oh, but he lags in front of Salpap, who's in the wall again. The 97 Williams facing the Armco for the 3rd time in this qualifying session. Into the Razkaz for Dudzio. That's hard to say. But yeah, he's on his out lap, he's invalidated, but now he is on a proper lap. Meanwhile, another invalidated lap, it's somehow purple in sector 2 for Salpap. Nearly in the wall there for the Red Bull on the edge. There's one Red Bull on pole position, the other one looks like he's on the limit to begin with. As he winds the car around. Is there going to be a battle between the Red Bulls? Are we going to have a multi-21 scenario? Yes, we are, because it's purple in the first sector for Dudzio. So Jay-Z versus Jam Jest. Who's going to take the crown here in the Principality? Heading round Portier. There was a Red Bull car who made a beautiful overtake on the outside of here in Retro Racing last week. That being M. Bayous. But now, Jam Jest is on pole, and Dudzo looking like he's on a good lap, but he's messed up the Nouvelle chicane. He went wide on the entry, and that really set him up bad. How's that cost him any time? He heads through sector 2. No, it hasn't. Purple in sector 2. He's off. Whoa, my lord. He is on the edge of gripping that Red Bull. And he's nearly in the wall on the exit of the swimming pool section out of Razkaz into the Anthony Nogues final corner. And now down the curved straight over the line. And he goes to P4. And although it looked fast and looked wild, flamboyant as ever, it wasn't fast. And as the old Top Gear saying goes, the slower it looks, the faster it actually is. And they don't mean literally going slow, but they mean the less flamboyant it looks, the faster it is. And here's the man who knows that best, Jam Jest, who had a pretty unflamboyant looking lap, but it wasn't that slow to put him anywhere lower than 2nd right now. So we have a yellow flag for the Sauber struggling. Oh no, he's just trying to warm up his tyres. As Dudzo looking like he's trying to go again. Oh, he's at the wall and out of the session. Dudzio out of the Monaco Grand Prix qualifying session. He clipped the wall on the exit of the Nouvelle chicane, and he now sits on top of his wheel. And now that's him in P4. He's the 10th down at the moment on Alessio, so it's Mercedes versus Red Bull in the top 4 battle. Natsuni, should I say, trying to get on top of this battle up ahead of him. As we head into the Novel chicane with Jam Jest. Oh, and in the wall, another Red Bull at the Novel chicane. Comes a cropper. This time it's Jam Jest, who's still on pole and still has his left front wheel hanging on for dear life, but nonetheless he's shed some debris, shed some carbon fibre at that section. Meanwhile, there's an invalid lap for Natsuni, who heads into the Razkaz. And he's sliding through, and he's into the pits. Very late call to go into the pits, I must add. But another car in the pits. Meanwhile, Daniel Rock looking to set a lap quicker than a 197, and he looks like he's backed off. Or is that just, isn't that looking strange? Yeah, no, he has backed off. He's in the pits, looking to go again. Meanwhile, we have an outlap here for Salpap. Let's see if he can go any higher than 9th at the moment. If he set a time, no matter what it would be, he would be up in 7th, ahead of Ankit and Joseph Singh, who crashed before they could even set a proper lap time. But he heads into the Razkaz section. Round he goes. Now, round Anthony knows what lap can the Williams man set. We head down into turn 1. The Williams, who in 1992 battled hard with the McLaren, not of Lauhem, but of Ayrton Senna. Battled hard in 1992 to try and take the win from Senna, but Senna said, "No thanks, Mansell. Stay behind me, my friend. I like seeing the sight of your car in my mirrors." And he followed that up by winning that particular race in 1992. But we now head down round into one of Ayrton Senna's most feared corners, Portier, where in 1998, it was 98. Yeah, he crashed out of Portier and hit the wall, ending his dominant run in that particular Monaco Grand Prix race. Or was it 1991? No, it's 1989, pretty sure. 99% sure. I'm probably going to be wrong, but hey. Meanwhile, we have Natsuni on an outlap. We have Salpap still trying to end his lap here. He's not going to get a quick lap, but it looks like he is going to get up into P7 here. He hasn't invalidated, and he does. He pushes the Aston Martin of Joseph Singh, who was the first one out, and now into the runoff area for Salpap. That's a first for this session. But but he does also go ahead of Ankit, who went off this very corner as well. Meanwhile, the pole sitter ends his outlap. And the Williams in the middle of the track, nearly into the side of the Red Bull. That was so close. Salpap really nearly caused a huge jump. Meanwhile, Natsuni's also on a lap as well. But yeah, that was scary by Salpap. Meanwhile, 2/10 up on his pole time already, just because he can, is the Red Bull of Jam Jest. Jam Jest Dewey heading through the Red Bull. Oh, he's in the wall, Portier. Oh, he was nearly in the wall. He went wide, certainly, on the exit. I'm not sure if he turned out or if he did hit the wall. Look at it again on the stream. I think he just hit the curb and it put him out. But heading into the Novel chicane then, we have 3 minutes to get these lap times done. 4 cars left in this session. They're all on push laps, bar Salpap, who's just ended his push lap. Into the wall for the Red Bull. But he gets away with it. He has a little tango with the wall there. Blows it a kiss. Leaves a mark with its tyre. And then blasts towards the line. And goes faster with a 196 to add to his pole gap at the top of the standings ahead of Daniel Rock. Meanwhile, Natsuni sets a faster time but doesn't set a better position for the race, so he is still in P5 behind the Red Bulls and the Mercedes. Meanwhile, Daniel Rock doesn't take pole position. He's 2/10 off, and now we're waiting for Salpap to... Oh, he didn't cross the line. No, now we're going to have to wait. So yeah, that's it then. So the order is Jam Jest ahead of Daniel Rock, then comes Alessio, then comes Dirt Zio, then comes Natsuni, then comes Lauhem ahead of Salpap, then comes the two men who didn't set a time, Ankit and Joseph Singh, who went out on his first banker lap and may or may not have had the pace to be somewhere near the Red Bulls and the Mercedes. He probably would have been around Natsuni and Lauhem's times. But nonetheless, that's the order for the Monaco Grand Prix, but anything can happen in Formula 1, of course it usually does. So, we'll see if the race can change up that order. There's Daniel Rock then in P2. What's going on? I think I think we've waited long enough, to be honest. If they were gonna be this late, they may as well just push it back to 8 o'clock. I think. But they should have been more organised earlier anyway. So nah, no point. No point. I think no commentary. That's fine. Well, I could just upload my stream and then commentate on that anyway, so it's fine. Game is loaded. Like, you can join if he's commentating. You can join midway through and just go spectator anyway. So no point. No point. Sorry, not sorry, but there's just no point waiting. We've waited long enough. I know he wants to race, but he's had 40 minutes, mate. He's had 40 minutes. There's... Anyway, here we go then. 5 laps on here for Monaco. We're away. We're not completely last as we have one there. What is... Thanks, Salpat. That was very helpful from him. Just kind of didn't move and just put me behind this Snow Mountain Ferrari that has just popped up out of nowhere. They're side by side through oh my lord, that's the same as James and I in ALR all those seasons ago in ALR season 1 back in Thelma's ownership. Wow, what a throwback. Well, obviously James was in Alpine, that was on F1 23 where the contact was just as awful as it was now, just with less grip. Couldn't get the rotation. I'm on hards as well, lord. Yeah.
That's a decent start. Good job. Good job.
Not on hot lap, I know not. Oh my lord, they're so slow under braking. Well, he's so slow under braking. Oh, there's a car on the wall. That's the pole sitter. Oh my lord. This Ferrari's very slow. I feel like I could just run to the back and end my race. I need to get past him now. Both of these Ferraris are really slow and scary. What is he doing? Car off, Mercedes. I think the Red Bull's in the pits.
DRS now enabled. DRS
Yes,
enabled.
out. That's it, surely. Come on, come on, come on, come on. While he's ghosted, Come on, no, come on. Oh no, he is ghosted. Not anymore. Oh, come on, He's so slow. He's so slow. Oh, it's gonna happen at some point. Why's he AI? Come on. What is he doing? It's just stopped on the thing.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
I know they're on fresher tyres, but they're going so slow on the corner apexes, it's so hard to avoid. Now I can push a little bit. Catch up to the cars in front. VS8. Not box, no box, no box. If it was a full safety car, box, but no, it's really virtual. No box, no box.
Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta.
Lauham's in. Lauham in the pits. Interesting. I think he was on mediums though, so that's a good strategy. Well, that's helped him out. Because we're all going to have to pit soon, but I reckon there'll be another safety car, so I think we should be okay. We just have to pit onto the mediums at the right time.
Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending. Wait for the greens.
Should add Monaco to Forza Motorsport, because like these things with the cars in Forza, like LMP3s and LMP2s and like GT cars and that would be so fun. And the Indy cars and that would, like, it would literally be a game changer for to add this track. Don't know how they could add it, but Project Cars added it, so anyway. Well, they should just add a street track. I mean, I know they have like tracks that are kind of like streets. McLaren off, Lauham's gone. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, look where you're going, Joe. In the pits. What? That's unusual. Okay.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Oh my lord. I knew he was out the pits, but I thought he was already out, like, into Sound of Ott. That's what it looked like on the mini-map. Oh my lord. That was too much and all that.
Push, use your overtake button. Let's go. Okay,
If he catches me, I might just let him go if he goes for a move.
5.6 seconds.
Accelerate there because I could tell he's just going to run to the back of me. Oh, come on, mate. If you're going to make a move, make it clean. Oh my lord, I lost braking performance on the car there. I was so scared to run to the back of that Oracle rear ring. Oh my lord, that was almost tire off. That wasn't track limit, surely. That was really close to just popping my wheel off there. So glad I didn't. The race is literally just going to be defined by being behind the Ferraris, I reckon. And then everyone else, like, is a different game. Like, but Salpap and the Ferraris are way slower than this top back, so I reckon if you're behind them, you're going to be gagging for a move. And even though my move wasn't really clean on Ankit, like, they were so, it's because they're so slow on the apexes, that's why I couldn't really avoid them. So I'd either run to the back of them, or I'd just like spin one out, or I'd take the wheel off my car. That's definitely track limits. I deserve every ounce of that warning, and whatever penalty it'll give me later on. So pop out. Is that in the pits? Can't tell.
Caution,
Oh no, it's on the pit. Oh no, it's on the pits. Where is he? It's not there. Stayed with this Red Bull quite well, to be fair. Given that he's on softs and I'm on hards, I think I'm alright with staying with him at the moment. Allow him back on the mediums. He's put a lot already now this race, hasn't he? Oh, Rebel back at the pits. Didn't he just pit like a minute ago? Strange. Catching up to this Sauber a lot. How that wasn't a penalty, I'll never know. That was on the limit. Oh, this is on the limit as well.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty.
That could have been a
Slow
pit
your
there.
pace
Oh, a safety car. Boom.
Okay, we've got a full course
Perfect.
caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta.
That's got to
We need
be
to keep
in
it
now,
positive
surely.
to avoid
In
a
now for
penalty.
mediums.
Slow down, maintain positive delta.
I can go back on these tires later on if I need to, but definitely box now. Definitely. It's no brainer. Just gets the mandatory pit stop out of the way now. There's no 2-stop rule either, is there? So that should be fine. There was in... I think there was in retro, but in here I don't think there is. But if there is, then that I don't know about it. Oh, what the? What just happened? My wheel, felt like my wheel
take it
disconnected.
easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
There's no damage on the car, mate. If there is, it's so minor. I don't think there's damage. I think it should be okay.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace.
Try and conserve these tyres as much as I can for if I put them on later on. Because they're only, what, 8%, and they were lapping fine. I'm very surprised that the hards were that okay for that long. Like, I was perfectly... I felt like I had just the right amount of grip everywhere. That was weird. That is definitely medium what's going on my car, it is. Give me them option tyres.
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Yes, we got the Sauber. We got the Sauber. Ho ho ho! Get the Red Bull. Oh, he's
Okay, stay clear of
okay,
the white line on
P2.
the exit.
Oh,
We'll receive
P2,
a
get on.
penalty for dangerous
Why?
driving
Oh
if you
no,
cross onto the
oh no,
track.
oh no. Look at what the Red Bull's on. He's on Inters. Why? Why is he on Inters?
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Dry's definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Yeah, but is that going to change? Oh no. I didn't see. I don't think there was rain on the graphic on the pit. Well, I didn't look at my pit strategy.
Conditions look
Oh,
stable
no.
at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay.
I
Dry
hope
seem
that's
like
just
the
a
best tyre
strategic
for now.
error, because if it isn't, then I'm screwed. Shoot, the Sauber's been miming this entire time. I need to push to catch the safety. Oh, what the fuck? It just happened again. Well, that's really bad. What is this bug? What was that? The game's literally just like turning my wheel on, then turning it off again. Hang on, I need to... Fucking hell.
This is our true place here. They've pitted as well, so we've got to warm up our tyres and get the most out of it. Come on.
Okay, I'm having a massive... I'm having an absolute... What is going on with this? Oh, he's just taken out the... Oh,
Wow, that was
damn
a heck
it.
of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
That was awful. I genuinely, I had no control in the car there. I would turn the wheel and it would, like, it would go on and off. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about. But genuinely. Did I just take the Rebel out with me? No, I didn't. I don't know what just happened there. Genuinely, I don't know what just happened there. I'm gonna clip that on stream real quick. Your P10 retro quality. Oh, retro quality's still happening. Okay, cool. Well, that's really lame. I was actually on for something good there. I had good pace, I had good everything. My controls ducked. Literally in P2. And what does my game do? It literally ruins me. That was the weirdest thing I've ever been put through. Genuinely. Like, I was racing fine, and then all of a sudden, wheel goes on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Devon Dunpole, yeah. Okay. Oh, I've just cancelled the thing. No, I haven't. Right. Okay, well, we'll go to retro racing now. I'll end this stream, and then I'll start a new one. One sec.